art, Indigenous culture, lush gardens and a deluge of natural light. These are not what you typically associate with a major hospital. Yet these are the hallmarks of the new Bendigo Hospital. The team behind Victoria's largest regional hospital have combined these ethereal elements with the latest in ICT and building information modelling to create a healthcare facility that delivers healing, connectivity and tranquility in equal measure.
This project, $630 million commitment. It's the single largest regional development hospital project Victoria's ever undertaken, and this project, and of course the wonderful Bendigo Health Service that services about 26% of the geographic landmass of Victoria. This investment, of course, has been a significant undertaking to future-proof that delivery.
The Bendigo Hospital is the largest regional hospital in Victoria and gives us significantly more capacity than we previously enjoyed, and it brings in new technologies and new treatments that weren't previously available. That means for our community that treatment can happen in Bendigo or regionally without having to travel to the metropolitan area.
As a community hub for the Loddon Mallee region, this facility represents more than just another hospital. The process of redevelopment involved ongoing and detailed collaboration with the local community.
We've kept the community updated with regular releases to the community on the status. We've talked about what we're doing, and Lend-Lease ran the Name the Crane competition and we got all the school children involved, so they sort of all feel like they've gone on the journey with us.
Supporting Bendigo Health's vision of healthy communities, stairs and bridges that provide internal linkages have been designed as a feature rather than a second thought.
It's incredibly important to transform a hospital and make a hospital into a community facility. It's kind of like deinstitutionalising a hospital, and so you're always thinking about ways to break down boundaries between a patient and the patient's family and the care that's being offered through the hospital. The design of the public spaces, as well as the external character of the building from the outside in phases 1 and 2. We worked very heavily with Sylvia Thomas Hanley in developing and extending the health brief. This is a very large building. The key element to us in terms of design was softening the building's edges while still retaining a sense of strength and posture in the building that would give Bendigo a very contemporary and strong new civic type building. So it's much more than a hospital.
We thought that this was an opportunity to visually reinstate the street. So the street becomes the central atrium space. So that is an actual continuation of Mercy Street.
We've created almost like a basket woven timber ceiling that opens up and allows natural light to come into the space, but introduces a dappled light, and that dappled light is reminiscent of the trees that you would get on a high street. So the street isn't just a high street or a social hub, it's also a place of nature.
Patients, staff and visitors have access to over 40 internal courtyards, including Indigenous gardens. These spaces are designed to bring people together and enjoy natural light, fresh air and all the advantages of green landscaping.
The Dja Dja Wurrung people have been here for so long, and recently we've been able to evidence at least 37,000 years. So to have such a rich tradition that's been here for so long adds a fantastic foundation to something like the new Bendigo Hospital. We wanted to be able to contribute not just to the artistic design, the cultural design, but also where we could contribute perhaps through employment, consultancies, through our own organisation. The Aboriginal courtyard itself is more associated with healing because it has the plants incorporated there, but it also has seating that's reflective of our cultural symbols. It has a fire pit area where we can undertake smoking ceremonies, which is an important part of psychological or the mental health within healing.